down to dunk.
And I'm down to dunk. I'm down to dunk.
This is J-Dub, and I'm down to dunk.
I'm Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Lindy Waters, and I'm down to dunk. I'm Mike Muscala, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Jay Will, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Kenneth Williams, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Lou Dort, and I'm down to dunk.
We say this is Lou Dort, and I'm down to Dort.
This is Lou Dort, and I'm down to Dort.
Cracklin Oat Bran?
Have you had Cracklin Oat Bran?
No.
No. Okay.
But it's healthy.
Are you a big oat brand guy?
I'm a big Oat Bran guy.
Okay.
I think I would switch it with Fruity Pebbles.
Okay, eat faster. Don't put as much in the bowl.
Do you have a gallon of milk I can also take home?
You don't have milk at home?
One cinnamon toast.
Okay.
Crunch. Yeah. Cereal is great. Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to episode 1, 2, 6, 8 of Down to Dunk. You can find us on The Athletic and anywhere else you subscribe to your podcast. Go to theathletic.com/down to dunk and get The Athletic for $1 a month for 6 months. I am Luke. Joining this morning, I'm Andrew.
I gotta say, I'm just fired up to be here today. It's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Woo!
Slam throw.
Taylor.
Station and the boys in the morning.
And Jay.
It's Jay.
Well,
I
guys.
just kind of wish you'd go back to singing songs that were good.
Yeah, I was thinking in my head just then.
Really?
Well, I always thinking in my head, but
I've kind of lost my mojo with the intro.
I was just
I don't know
thinking
what's
this is
gonna
not going to last.
inspire.
I was just thinking this is not. This
No.
is not the
You can
permanent thing.
feel it. You can feel it
Yeah,
in
you
my
can-
voice,
yeah, there's-
and that's been the case every intro for some months
Do you,
now.
do you
There's no
think it's
passion.
because you haven't slept in months?
It might be, but I mean, it's such a small ask to get me to be passionate about something that can last 5 seconds.
You get it. You need to count. You're right.
So the all-star starters were announced last night. in
I didn't even mean to make a weird joke there. I
in
don't
the
even
Western
understand it.
Conference, Steph Curry and Luka Doncic led the guard votes, and LeBron, Jokic, and Zion Williamson are the front court starters.
Is it time to talk snubs?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Next week is Snubs Week. International Snubs Day
National Snubs
is
Day.
next Friday. So tune in for Snub Day.
And send your favorite snub a card.
Yeah.
Yep.
Send your snubs to Anthony Edwards. All
So
right.
you got snubbed.
You got
Oh, we're
snubbed,
doing
bro.
preemptive snubs. Who is going to be the snub?
Oh, that's true.
No. We
Tune
can't
in
talk
next week.
We
You can't pre-snub.
Yeah, Luke's right.
No.
You cannot pre-snub. Okay, so there's like little glimmers of hope out there that Shea might be an all-star starter, and according to the votes, he wasn't that close.
Actually, someone does have a legit first snub opinion. Josh Giddey said Shea got, what did he say? Shea
Robbed.
got robbed. LOL.
Yeah,
There's the first snub.
That's not getting robbed. Is not getting snubbed.
He got
Should've
snubbed from the
Totally
starters.
different.
thoughts on that? Any thoughts? Did you guys think he should be the starter?
I wasn't expecting him to
I
be
expecting
the
it.
starter.
I wasn't expecting.
I was
that either.
hopeful, but not realistically expectant.
Yeah, I was like, maybe there's like a 5% chance that this happens, kind of thing.
It's hard. Obviously, if you look at the guys who were ahead of him across the board, because if you haven't followed this, Shea was 4 across the board: media, fan, and player ranking. So 4 across the board.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to, obviously Doncic is playing at an MVP level, and so is Shea actually, but at such a tremendous level that the whole narrative has been around Doncic all season, basically. So
Yeah.
you look at Steph, he's one of the top 8 greatest players in the history of the game, and he's playing really well in the games he played. Now, I think you have to factor how many games missed and all of that stuff, but obviously Zion is also on the list. Kevin Durant is also, it's like, there's a bunch of guys that have missed a lot of time, which I think is the only thing that I'd say, but it's hard.
Curry's been really good when he's played.
And when the fan vote is so overwhelming.
Yeah, but it's not even the fan vote. That's the thing
But that's 50% of it, isn't it?
It is, but also like Steph was second in player rank and second in media rank.
Yeah.
So like, please don't cry foul from the fan vote.
I
Thunder
was
fans.
like, that's okay.
I
just was mentioning it.
I just saw people on Twitter doing it last night.
Crying foul.
I just saw people on Twitter doing it last night. Well, if it weren't for the fan vote, we would no. Actually,
Kind of rude to make them have that.
He was
Andrew.
he was fourth.
Have some respect for.
He was fourth.
He'd be exactly where he is, no matter what.
Yeah, he is fourth in every ranking. So like he is where he's supposed to be.
Oh, but if not for the player rank, the fan vote, and the media rank,
he would have had a chance.
He would have had a chance. Oh, dang it! But dang all 3 of the categories.
But I do think you have to at least acknowledge like how cool it is that he got the 4th ranked in the West.
Yeah,
because all 3 of the guys before him, you can clearly make a case that Ja has been really good all season,
and the Grizzlies are very good.
Yeah. And that's the other thing is, other than the Warriors, is these are teams that are also performing better, which does weight the amount of buy-in from fans or from the media and other players.
And the Warriors just won the title too.
When 4 years in the last 10, right?
So I mean that helps that you just won the title.
Yeah,
but it also helps that you're Steph Curry. I mean, he really is the greatest shooter that's ever played the game.
He's very good. Very good basketball player.
And he's the most likable too. That's what sucks.
And
like
his Subway commercials are terrible.
They are terrible.
And the CarMax commercials are terrible too.
Yeah.
But the Subways are so bad.
Yeah, they're really bad. Someone help L-Man raise his mic up.
They're so bad.
Little stubby mic.
Yeah.
Dang.
We're here.
How about the fact that this is kind of crazy? It makes sense for media, but the fact that the players ranked Jokic above LeBron James, I don't know. That's kind of cool.
It's correct.
No, it is correct, but it's still shocking. Like that means that they're actually objective in the way they.
I mean, they kind of are.
In theory.
It's the player stuff is there's always some wonky stuff going on with the players.
True.
I'm just glad Andrew Wiggins isn't a starter.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
He got more votes than Shea. Wiggins did.
Wait, just from fans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from the fan vote.
But he has that what's it called? The pop.
Yeah. K-pop.
K-pop.
He's got that K-pop.
Does he still have the K-pop?
Oh, they're very loyal. Once you have the K-pop community, you always have the K-pop.
How do you become a part of the K-pop community?
They have to choose you. You have to be chosen.
How did they choose Andrew Wiggins?
I can't remember how, but something happened last year that was
I
directly
thought it was just
related
his name. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, that's it.
Andrew.
Hey, am I in?
You could have made the All-Star
might be
game.
chosen.
It just takes an Andrew.
Yeah.
Wow. What about Aaron Wiggins? Does he have the K-pop?
Well, no, he doesn't.
No, clearly not.
No,
Is he in the All-Star game?
something happened online with Andrew Wiggins and K-pop stuff.
Yeah, isn't
Last
he the
year, I can't
weirdest, most random player ever
Yeah.
for that to happen to?
Yeah.
I also don't remember though what because even with 50% of the fan vote being that high, he still would have had to have been somewhat voted in by the media.
He was good last year.
Yeah, he was really good.
Not an all-star good, but good.
Yeah.
But good.
Good enough.
Was really good in the finals.
Good enough. Yeah.
Got a championship. You know who
did.
doesn't? Anybody on the Timberwolves.
True.
100%. 100% true.
Good point.
So
You need to always bring that up every week.
Every
Something
week.
about the Timberwolves.
We're going to be the Timberwolves haters club.
Yeah. Pretty easy.
there's people got really mad at me this past week about something. I don't even remember what I said. Something about the Timberwolves.
Well, they lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, they played really well, then lost to the Rockets, and then that's what they do.
I don't know why. I'm not sure why they were mad at me.
But if you say anything, you're gonna get people mad at you.
Hey,
Yeah.
that makes me mad.
See,
Media members,
Hey.
media members that come from the Timberwolves lineage are always very good.
Yeah.
What's his John
Krasinski.
Krasinski?
John K. He's very good.
And then you have
from The
Zach.
Office.
I know,
Zach
it's every
Harper
time.
comes from there.
Yeah,
They've got a great history
they do.
of media members.
Minnesota, great state.
Great state. Great
Twin Cities, great cities.
Yeah. What is that?
St. Paul,
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Have you?
Is St.
Isn't
Paul
that
that
right?
big?
They call them the Twin Cities, man. They're like
They're exactly the same.
two big cities.
It's like Fort Worth and Dallas.
Identical. They're actually fraternal.
I would say to them, "You want ice cream cone?" Both of them say
Both of
yes.
them say it.
How
in the hell? Good luck to
They're twins. That is
99% of our listeners understanding what just happened.
So, player vote for the Thunder. Here are the tallies for all the players. SGA got 62 player votes, fourth among West Guards. Josh Giddey got 13. Third place. Do you guys know this?
Hmm.
Do you guys know this? Who got third?
No. Yes, I do. JRE.
No.
Oh.
Guess.
Chet.
No.
Dort.
No.
Muscala?
No.
Baisley?
Yes. Darius Bazley, number 3.
Thanks.
He got 8 votes.
Huh.
Clutch votes.
Yeah.
Chet, Poku, Usman, Jang all got 4 votes.
How did Jane get 4 votes?
He must have had his French brethren voting him in, I guess.
Yeah. It's funny, like that sticks out more than Chet getting votes.
Chet getting votes is so absurd. He hadn't played 1 minute
That's
And
all
he-
from Thunder players.
and
just
like
being
voted
funny.
him an all-star. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know.
So is the sketchier vote the player vote?
Yeah, I think that's the sketch.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl, 2 votes. Jay Will, 2 votes. Muscala, 2 votes. Lindy Waters, 2 votes. Lindy Waters, a two-way player. Kenrich, 2 votes. Wiggins, 2 votes. Dort, only 1. Joe, only 1. Trey Mann, only 1. And that leaves 2 guys,
J-Dub.
J-Dub and Eugene Omarui, with 0 player votes.
That's messed
That's
up.
the outrage, man.
Yeah, that's the snub right there.
That's a true. If we want to talk snubs today, which we shouldn't,
We really want to.
but for some reason it keeps
God,
coming
let me
up.
at him. Let me at these snubs.
J Dub the snub.
Yeah, J
Oh,
Snub.
Jay Snub.
J
Oh, we fixed
No,
it, guys.
no.
We fixed it.
J
Oh,
Snub.
no.
Jay Snub.
I hate that. It's too good.
It is. Poor J Snub.
Print a shirt.
It's too good and too pre.
How did he? How did he not get 1 vote? I
So
mean,
here's how I feel like these happened: is that the players that is that every player in the NBA gets to vote.
yeah.
So the NBA, the Thunder got together, and maybe they're anonymous, but everybody's like, "Dude, I'm just going to vote for some of my teammates.
I'll vote
I'll
for
put
you.
Chet in there," and
You're
then
gonna vote for
everybody
me? You're gonna vote for me. I'll
forgot.
vote for you.
Everybody forgot Jay Snub.
Yeah. J Snub was like out of the locker room.
Yeah,
when
he
they
just
were all
took the day
talking about
off.
it. Yeah.
He's just at home watching anime all day and
Yeah.
playing video games.
Watching
And
The Last
people
of Us.
forgot. Oh, we forgot.
Man,
Dude,
I
Last
haven't
of Us
seen
so
that
good, man.
yet.
It's good.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes are awesome.
Man.
It's awesome.
That's his
awesome.
That's his favorite video game.
You
Is
play
it?
Yeah.
Oh
Have you guys? Anyone played it?
no.
I played it. It was good.
That's good. Yeah, that's his favorite. So that's weird. Fan votes. Giddy first. SGA first, obviously. 2.1 million votes. That's a lot of votes.
That's great. That's a lot of votes.
That's a lot of votes. Giddy number 2, 92,000.
That's not even close to 2 million.
It's a lot less
Yeah.
than 2 million. Poku is third with 52,000 votes.
It's a lot closer to Giddy than Giddy.
I think those Poku votes. So out of 52,000, I did a few of those 3 times vote days.
Mm-hmm.
Probably half of those are mine.
I voted for Poku 52,000 times.
Well, it was counts for 3 days.
Yeah,
so
come on, it's not quite that
I
much. Don't make me out
quit
to
my job to vote Poku.
it's only like 17,000.
it. Yeah,
Number 4, like it gets weird so fast. Jeremiah Robinson Earl is 4th.
Yeah. Very weird.
38,000. Are there that many Villanova fans in the world?
maybe.
Are there not any other good Villanova players right now in the league?
Jalen Brunson.
Kyle
Yeah.
Lowry,
Is that
Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
yeah?
There's more. Who am I thinking of?
The wing from Phoenix. Why can't I think of his
Miles
name?
Bridges.
No.
Mikal Bridges?
No. Yes. Yes. Mikal
Jay,
Bridges.
we don't bring up that first name.
Yeah.
He's about
that's
to be in
bad.
the NBA again, isn't he?
Darius Bazley,
with that
32,000. And then just that's kind of wild to me too. That he gets that many, and then it falls off a cliff to Dort with 11,000.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
It
Why
doesn't make
Dort
any
is
sense.
not connecting with the fan base?
No, Bays has triple the amount of fan votes that Dort has.
That's insane.
Triple.
There's something sneaky, guys. Nobody's voting for Bazley.
You think Bazley,
Yeah.
with all of his time on the bench, is just in there voting for himself?
My
How is
assumption.
JRE doing that?
I don't know. Chet has 10,000. Muscala has 9.9 thousand. J Will 5,000. J Dub 3,000.
Yeah.
J Will almost has double the amount of J Dub.
That's what I'm saying. It's sketchy, guys, because J-Dub is easily the fourth most popular Thunder fan or Thunder player right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. And what's his rookie rank? Top 3?
yeah, top
3 or 4, yeah.
yeah, top 5. Easy, you could say top 5.
Okay.
Quick, off the top of your head. Paolo,
Paulo,
number 2.
Benedict Matherin.
Number 3.
This is where you can start to
Yeah.
quibble a little bit.
Such a quibble, quabble, wibble, wobble.
Who do you like?
Keegan,
Keeks,
J-Dub,
J Dub,
Chet.
Chet.
Chat.
Chet.
No, I
Key.
I think I could go. I think I would have him third, and then
Who else is in the running?
Keegan is
Dyson
right
Daniels?
there. Yeah,
Jabari
he
Smith
doesn't
Jr.?
play enough. Jabari Smith has been still just.
He's on the Rockets.
Still not good, and he's on the Rockets.
Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duran.
Jaden Ivey's starting to figure it out. You could have him up there. I
Well,
wouldn't.
but all these players, it's like, yeah, obviously J-Dub. J-Dub over all those other guys. Just because it happens every night. It's not like, oh, J-Dub's really starting to figure it out. You watch him like, yeah, J-Dub.
He was so
really
good against Atlanta.
Yeah.
So good against Atlanta. Had the little pull-up mid-range jumper going.
Yeah, hit a 3. He
That
looked
big,
awesome.
huge
He
steal on
plays
Trae
defense,
Young.
man.
Like
Like
4 dunks.
it's the thing I was watching as I was rewatching that game. The fact that the Thunder, I mean, obviously things could change. They have 3 lead guards that I think could start, especially when they get further on in the career, for every other team in the league.
Yeah.
Like high quality lead guards. I'm not to the point where I'm ready to say like what level of talent I think they are, but man, it's easy to see those 3 guys on different nights and think they all could lead a team by themselves.
Yeah.
Imagine Giddey starting
Down the line.
on the Lakers.
Giddey would be awesome.
Yeah. That would just be so weird, but it's real.
Oh, he would be the most talked about second year player if he
my
was on the Lakers.
God.
Well,
yeah.
well, imagine if he had made it to the Grizzlies, who traded to 10 with the intention of trying to get him, and like if he was on the Grizzlies now instead of Zaire Williams.
Yeah.
If he were on the Lakers, he would be dating so many
Oh my
celebs.
gosh, he
It
would.
would be
Yes,
outrageous.
yes,
He would be
Yeah.
in the Kardashian curse, though.
Yeah, I know.
he would.
It would.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it'd be all over. It'd be all.
Yeah,
he'd be
it's-
Ben Simmons by now.
And the Grizzlies would have
it'd
been
be
a
over.
perfect team for him, too. Just shooters everywhere.
Would have been great.
Bane, Ja,
Bane.
Ja.
Yeah. Jabari Smith Jr. checking in on Jabari Smith Jr.'s shooting splits. 39, 30, 77. Those are his shooting splits on the season. It's not great.
He is in the perfect situation to not be successful.
Which means he's in a horrible situation.
That's another way to say it.
That's a negative. That's a negative way to say it.
He's in actually a really great situation if his intent is to be bad.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. He's in like the Poku range of shooting splits right now. It's not a good place to be. So
Unless you're Poku, then it's a good place to be.
Yeah, unless you're poking it, it's like, I think this could work.
no, those are the Poku numbers of like, are we gonna actually pick up his 4th-year option, Poku?
It was always going to be yes.
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either. I was so out on Poku last year.
Poor Poku.
I mean, Jay was.
No.
any other all-star
Snubs?
thoughts? No, Jay.
I was just asking. I'm just wondering.
Snubs. We're hungry for snubs.
Give me my snub. Any thoughts on the starters? Is there anybody that shouldn't be a starter? You guys upset about Zion being a starter?
No. It's so fun. I'm so glad he's a
Ooh,
starter.
Walker Kessler.
Walker Kessler.
That's another rook.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool.
Walker told me.
When is All-Star Weekend?
I wouldn't rank him above
Was it
J-Dub.
KOC said? Who is it that said this? He's already better defensively than Nurkic.
Oh, the Nurkic.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
they're playing against each other. And
It's true, but it's also unfair. Like Nurk has been in the league for forever, and he is like breaking down.
well, it happens to those big boys.
It does.
What were you saying, Luke?
Happens to the worst of them.
I don't know. When is All-Star Weekend?
Great question.
It's the 17, 17, 18, 19.
Who's
Yeah.
doing the dunks?
Oh,
don't know
I
yet.
haven't even said yet. I heard like one.
We don't know all of them yet.
Okay, so give me who are the 4 people you want to see in it?
I don't know.
Just throw them out there.
I don't know.
It's
I
not
don't
good.
know.
Jokic.
It's not good.
No.
Who'd be the worst 4 people?
Okay,
Us
so
four.
we still need. Yeah, we
Us
Just-
4. Throwing it.
just layups. So right now, KJ Martin from the Rockets, Shaden Sharp from the Blazers,
Yeah, that's a good one.
and then G League player Mac McClung.
He is a YouTube all-star.
Yeah.
Like he has highlight films from high school where he was doing stupid things, but he has not amounted to anything.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
always the
he's in the
reminder for like
D-League.
everybody out there is this guy he went to Georgetown first and finished his career at Texas Tech, but he was so highly thought of in the basketball world probably not as far as actual prospects,
Yeah.
but just what he could do on a court. He just could score anything. And then he's like, he is scraping by. He might actually
Yeah.
win the dunk contest.
And you're looking at his #1 hater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
I'm not, but it is funny to watch. Like he was so well thought of coming out of high school and then just
they need one more guy. I don't know who it's going to be.
Jokic.
I would actually be excited to
Yeah,
see
that
what
would be awesome.
what is going to happen.
I
here.
just want to watch Jokic run up to the dunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like what's
it'd be
what's
amazing.
your lead up?
you would just like place it in the basket. This would be my first dunk contest to go to this year.
Well, hey,
Wait, you're
by
going to
the
Salt
way,
Lake City?
Oh.
I might be out
I
there
didn't know
too.
that.
Oh, really?
I might be working out there. We'll talk about it after pod.
Working out?
Working.
I'm going to be working out there.
Found a new
okay.
gym, Salt Lake City.
Wow.
Are you going the whole weekend?
I'm going the whole weekend.
Oh, dang.
Dude,
Yeah.
when's he going
Have
to
you
listen? The 3 of us.
What's he going to wear?
Cut him out of this.
What am I gonna- that's a
you
great
get to dress
question.
him.
really good.
That's a
question.
great
Luke will
question.
help you out.
Please help me.
Just give him some more clothes.
I know.
if you would,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, you can come over. You can come over.
Hey,
Pick-
listen,
pick and
listen,
choose.
look at me. Look at me.
You can't look at both.
This guy
Yeah.
over here, man. Are we
What
getting
about-
nervous about
Him what?
Big
about
time.
just- I mean,
Big
look at
time.
this guy. He's gonna be
Big
the
time.
All-Star
Just
weekend.
hold on to that freaking coattail.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. That's what I'm trying to do.
Just go for it.
Yeah, did you
Come
know
on.
Zach Lowe last week is
All
on the
we have
All-Star
to-
game?
I know.
How do we
I'll just hold on for dear life.
Okay, cool.
Gotta get
He'll
him,
bring us. Just hold on.
we got to get him
Wow.
a big suitcase. That we can
I'll
all
be
fit
really
in.
nervous when I text him and somebody sends back a text said wrong number.
Oh
I don't know who this is. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Is this not Andrew anymore?
Who is
the,
this?
the code changes to get into the house.
Sorry, guys. It's over.
It's over.
We're all just at the front gate, like a zombie film.
Just ghosted.
Remember. Remember where you come from.
Oh,
You gonna go get some skiing in while you're in Salt Lake City?
I will not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, more of a border. Cool.
I'm more of a board man. I have a quick game. Can you guys name the top? There are 7 players on the Thunder that are shooting 37% or better on catch and shoot threes this season, which seems good.
Okay.
Can you name the 7?
Oh God. Why you always
Josh
do
Giddey.
this?
Josh Giddey is ranked 9th, 34% on catch and shoot threes.
So not in this list.
not on this
You
list.
know what though? I'm still happy with that number.
Well, good.
Aaron Wiggins,
Aaron Wiggins is number 3, 40% on catch and shoot threes.
Isaiah Joe.
Isaiah Joe, number 1, 49% on catch and shoot.
49% on catch
Yes.
and shoot.
Jerry.
Oh my.
Jeremiah Robinson
Lord.
Earl, number 6, 37.8%.
Dort.
Dort is number 7. Good job, Luke, 37.2%.
Yeah. See, we can still be on this.
We can still be on this.
Andrew.
Thought you could trick us.
We can guess your games
Not
like anybody else.
Poku.
Poku's number 5, 38.5%.
Mike Muscala.
Mike Muscala is weirdly not on this list. He's 10th,
Yeah, he has not been great from
33.9%.
3-point. Kinrich.
That is weird.
Kenrich is number 2, 43.8%.
SGA.
SGA is 11th, 33.3%. There's only one you haven't named.
Lindy Waters.
Lindy Waters is the last one, 39%. Congratulations.
If you name the whole
have done it.
team, bound to get it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what we do every time we play this game.
Yeah.
Just go through the
Chat.
roster.
Yeah.
Chat. Yeah.
Jay
What?
Will.
Jay Will is
We named them all, so it's not.
31%. Jay,
Oh, just
Eugene
don't-
Omarui.
28.6%.
Who else we got?
Turning
You know, I was watching that game against the Hawks, and it was one of those games that if they just had a rim protector,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
they win that game.
Yeah.
Like all of their bigs, all of their guards, they just got whatever they wanted to in the lane. It's like if the Thunder could just add like a incredibly gifted shot blocker that could maybe even stretch the floor, maybe even handle a little bit.
Jay, I've got news for you. They do.
They
have
do. He's waiting in the wings.
it. Waiting in the wings.
It's a big deal.
No, it's a huge deal.
Waiting in the wings.
And that was like when I was thinking about on the podcast from Window. Gosh. Wow. From the
It's a weird morning.
from the podcast on Wednesday when y'all were talking about trade, I'm like, the only thing you would
Monday, Tuesday, window, Thursday, Friday.
the only thing I could think of was like to add a big to this team would be really what you want to do, but you're not going to go spend any assets to get something like that.
No.
And then I was like, I wonder how I bet the Thunder are dead last in rebounds. Anybody got a guess on where they are in the rankings?
15th.
Rebounds, between rebounds and blocks, two different statistics.
Not that bad because they got guards that can
Top
do
10
it.
in both.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like tied for 9th in blocks per game. And then
Ever-
I think they're 10th maybe in rebounds per game.
I think it's
Yeah.
where the blocks and rebounds are happening and how they're happening in the game.
I mean, when you have guards that are 6'6" and taller,
they're just outside of 10 in rebounds. Sorry, they're 12.
Jay was
Lying.
I believed you though.
I was confident. It changed.
Yeah,
It changed.
confidence-
It changed overnight, guys.
Confidence
Nobody knows.
is key.
It
Yeah,
was
that's right.
yesterday.
They are.
right.
They are tied for 9th in blocks, though.
yeah, it's great.
Nice.
Just wait till next year.
It's just surprising. That's all
They're
I'm
going to
saying.
be
It
top
is.
5 next year.
They're gonna be top 1.
They will be top 1.
Top dog.
Book it.
Top 1 in blocks.
Top 1 in blocks.
Mhm.
That's how we say it.
Where are you in rebounds?
Top 1.
Really?
top dog.
Top dog.
Taylor, real quick, who's
Where are
the,
we in
who's the
offensive
number one
rebounds?
team? Who's the number one team when it comes to blocks?
I don't know.
You're not gonna get it.
Cleveland.
The Nets.
The Nets?
Yep.
Really?
Who do you think's the number one team in offensive rebounds? This actually is easy if you
Oh,
think about it.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Anywhere Steven Adams is, that's the number 1 team in offensive rebound.
Yeah. They're going for it too.
Yeah. Oh, they're going for it.
Oh, they're going for it.
Speaking of going forward,
Speaking of going for it,
I've got more advice to dish out. Hot dish of advice. This question comes from
hot dish.
hot, fresh out the oven with some advice.
Fajitas.
Scoop it up right onto your
Sizzling.
plate. This advice comes that is being asked for comes from Logan, who says, I need your advice. My good friend is getting engaged on Saturday, and I'm going to the engagement party. There is a girl there who I'd like to get to know and hopefully result in a W-Riz. In parentheses, a good interaction, in case that sounds dirty. And I looked up in Urban Dictionary. That's what it is. What are some topics I could talk about with her so that I might have a chance with love
politics
and the weather
the weather,
And religion.
maybe your dreams.
and religion and dreams?
So I
Stick to those 4 things.
I thought about this question because you
thought
sent
about
it
it
to
a
us
lot.
last night. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Mhm.
I haven't been in the dating game for over 15 years.
No,
I don't know what kids do these days, man.
they're looking for W Riz.
They're
W
They're
Riz.
trying to become Riz gods.
So what do you talk about? Elman, you're the
Here's
closest
the
to this
thing.
like world.
Here's the thing:
Help us out.
how well do you know her?
It's a great
and
question.
do you follow like her on a social media, like Instagram?
Yeah.
If so,
Do you also maybe just follow her?
do you
without
follow her
knowing?
around? If so, stop doing that. Does she know? Okay.
Hey, I saw you tend to go grocery shopping on Mondays. What's up with that?
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Here's
stop
the thing.
rummaging
If,
through her trash.
but if you follow her Instagram, then you have a good idea of like maybe places she's been, things she's into. You can be like, oh, I saw that you were at this, like a vacation. You went to this country. You did this thing.
Yeah.
How was that?
Something personal,
Something that you're that
not
is-
too personal.
Yeah, not too personal that everyone would know.
No.
That she's putting out there.
Yeah.
You can say, hey, I saw you on a vacation. How was
They are
that?
things that those are the things that she wants people to know.
But,
True.
Listen, Luke, an important point on that.
Mhm.
It has to be from a post that is recent, though. It can't be like,
Oh yeah.
hey, I saw your post from 2 years ago that you did, because then it's like,
Hey, how was
okay,
your
this guy's scrolling through.
The accidental
Hey,
like,
how was your
the
skiing?
accidental, like 3
Yeah.
pages
No,
down.
that's right.
on
how was your skiing trip in 2014?
Right.
Don't do that.
Saw your cat died 4 years ago. That
So,
seems
I
bad.
also had a cat that
We're
died.
talking. You have to be. It has to be like one or two most recent posts.
Are there any
Yes.
generic topics? Like, so if you're approaching somebody you don't know,
Mhm.
your go-to is introduce
Well,
yourself.
hold on. The thing. It depends on, because if he doesn't really know it, just knows that he knows them. Hey, how do you know them? Like, how
That's a
probably
good
she knows the
connection.
girl. How do you know the happy couple? Talk about the couple. Oh,
What do you
well,
do for a living? No.
I mean,
No.
not real. That's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But you can.
I mean, I'm just trying to think like introductory know somebody questions.
Yeah, but he knows who she is. And he knows
Okay,
he's
okay,
interested.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that we're looking for. I need a little bit more.
Some depth. That-
Yeah,
What do you do for work is not going to get you
Yeah.
a date.
No, it's a starting point.
that's a starting point. It's a
Maybe.
good starting point. But I think that also, because it's all the other thing. Talk about something that you are passionate about.
Thunder
It
basketball.
could be thunder. It could be anything. As long as you're passionate about it, you just need her to see the passion.
Oh, they're vibing off the past.
So it doesn't matter that she might not like the Thunder.
Maybe not. But if you're passionate about it, if I'm talking to someone and they're passionate about something, that's interesting to talk to.
Okay.
It's interesting to hear them talk.
Vibing off the pash.
Vibing off the patch.
Try to get her to vibe off your past.
Here's the other thing. I would say don't talk to her for the first half of the engagement party.
Just
Is
follow her
negging
around.
out.
Don't do that either.
Oh, okay.
Just negging out.
I don't want to get too pickup artist mysterious.
I don't know.
I
Was never a
I'm not
neg
into that.
artist.
What's that mean?
To neg someone?
Oh God, I don't want to talk about this. This is the idea that like you're going to get her to like you if you're like negative toward her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a show on VH1 about it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But don't talk to her for the first half of the engagement party. Let
'Cause
her
then you seem desperate.
let her see
That you're
let
there.
her see that you're around talking to people and people are liking talking to you.
Also, if there's dancing, if they got a DJ,
Uh-huh.
like you want to at least go out and show you got something.
That's dangerous.
That is-
That's true.
That is a risk.
That's risky.
You ever seen Hitch? That's me.
You bring up Hitch a lot. I
You
think that's
do.
your favorite.
Love
Is that your
movie.
favorite
I
movie?
do love Hitch.
Classic film.
Yeah, when he gets
Classic,
stung
yeah.
by the bees, or does he get
No,
jellyfish?
he eats shellfish.
I was gonna say
I knew you'd know.
that's
Love
that's
Hitch.
my girl.
Hey, Alex, for our next trivia night, throw in some Hitch questions,
Yeah,
please.
Give me a whole category of Hitch, and
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Well, I think we've set this guy up on a great path to love,
I would agree. I would
and
agree.
hopefully others can.
Good luck. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, we do want to know.
It's not
So to summarize,
uh-huh.
it's be seen.
Be seen.
Be negative.
Try to get her to vibe off your past.
Vibe off the pash.
And what's the third one?
look at her social medias and figure out
Oh,
something
yeah,
to talk
yeah,
about.
Be relevant,
Yeah.
but not too
Yeah.
relevant.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
you want to be
the
too
more relevant you are, the better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Only do the last one is if you follow her and hopefully she follows you.
Yeah.
because it just can't be like,
That's true.
hey, I've been keeping track of your every movement. You got to be really careful. Fine line.
It is. Yeah.
Be careful.
And you can also make the connection to the couple, right?
Yeah.
Connection to couple.
Connection,
Replace that third one. Connection to couple.
Mm.
That's going to be it.
Oh, and then connection to couple, you can start like telling funny stories from like, oh yeah, me and him one time and blah blah blah, and now you've opened.
Yeah,
the
you got
door
blackout drunk, threw up
Yeah.
everywhere, kind of thing.
Yeah, and
Maybe
that-
not that deep.
maybe not that story.
Jay.
Here's what you got to do. Just point. If the happy couple are like doing like they walk by and then you're talking to her, just point to her and say, I could love you like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And sing that song.
Start crying and be like, I just wish I could get married so bad.
Just looking for Mrs. Right.
That's it. All right.
Do you want to get married someday?
John's back toy bigger in
What's your feeling about marriage?
John's back toy bigger in
I'm so lonely. Don't say that.
I'm Tayshawn. This is my Fig Tree tree. So, All-Star, speaking of snubs. Oh, sorry.
yet,
We're not.
not yet.
Okay, this is a pre-snub convo. There seem to be people, they're either Harden fans or Philadelphia fans that are getting mad that people are not giving James Harden his due in the
Flowers.
votes. Yeah. Which is funny because it's like, I think everyone else that's not a Philadelphia fan or just specifically a James Harden fan,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, why would he be an all-star this year?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's a couple people on Reddit, and this is up pretty high in the NBA Reddit. This is from some guy. James Harden is a 22-11 guy shooting 38% from three, and it seems like no one is talking about him this season. Yeah, because he's had way better seasons, and
Yeah, people are talking about him. Like I hate the whole no one's talking about this.
they're
when
not talking about him enough.
People are definitely talking about James Harden.
And he's been fine, but it's like, dude, that obviously it's not the same James Harden.
He got more votes than Shea. 2.2 million votes.
Well, barely.
Still,
That tells you a lot. I mean, Harden used to get some big time overseas votes.
yeah, I mean, he just hasn't been as good.
Right.
And, like that's what
I know.
happens.
That's just what it is, right? That's just the obvious.
when
thing.
players are on a decline, they just don't get as many. Like
It's also probably expectations, right?
Yes.
For Shea, is he's exceeding expectations. And I think regardless of what Harden does this year, he is falling short of expectations. And so therefore,
I think he's actually exceeding expectations this year.
oh, I don't know. I feel like
Expectations
exceeding expectations
based
for him is
on
like
last year?
MVP level.
I just don't think anybody expected him to be anywhere near an MVP this year. Like, where was he in MVP talks to start the season? Like,
But I'm saying
he's
that's
not
a
there.
that's a normal that's a reasonable opinion on James Harden that is realistic.
yeah.
And I'm talking about people that are still like, no, he's an MVP actually.
Well, those people are
They're crazy.
insane.
There's another guy. James Harden only had 3 media votes in the All-Star voting game, around 100 media members. And then he goes through some other guys in the East that got way more votes.
Yeah,
Donovan Mitchell at 95, obviously. Jaylen Brown, 52.
yeah.
Okay, obviously.
Both have been a lot better.
Here's one that is interesting, though. Halliburton had 27 votes, 9 times more than Harden.
He's a smart guy, Halliburton.
Yep, 27 smart guy media members.
Yeah.
And then Kyrie had 14.
Kyrie's been awesome.
Kyrie's been
He's
better.
been really good.
He's just still crazy.
He's been better than Harden.
But I think media members are like, you know what? Good on Kyrie for not talking and just playing basketball. I'm gonna give him a
benefit of
vote
just
here.
being quiet.
Yeah,
He's been incredible.
he has been really good. And the Nets are
He got
the
4.5
Knicks.
million votes. Kyrie.
Well, that's also like that's a lot of votes from people that are like free Kyrie.
People love Kyrie.
Yeah.
He's got some big time fans.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't have shoes anymore though.
No,
Playing barefoot.
playing barefoot.
NBA said you have to play barefoot.
Do you guys remember when people were like into running barefoot?
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
still kind of are. The new trend for shoes are the ones that are wide and follow the actual flow of your. Like you remember back in the day, it was like those hand, like the finger.
Yeah.
Vibram,
The toe
Vibram.
ones, the toe ones.
yeah, those are horrific.
But
Yeah.
now the new trend is they're the wide ones that like you'll see them.
Like Kramer wears to help him jump.
Yeah, maybe. I
Seinfeld?
don't
You know
remember.
what I'm
that.
talking
I
about?
do. I do. No, Jimmy.
Anyway,
Jimmy.
It's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, James Harden is fine. Fine player.
Guess what, guys? Time passes and we all get old. We're all getting
Listen,
older.
you can't be an
know?
all-star forever.
Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly.
Don't be a crazy fan.
Once I was a young man.
It's true.
You used to be an all-star.
Used to be an all-star.
Hey,
Got my game on. Went to play.
got my game on. I went, played. Let's take a quick break. And then we'll do some DQs right after this quick break. Discord questions. Our first one. If you want to get in the Discord, I'll put another little link out there for you guys today.
We need to just pin the link probably because
Well, the link expires though.
Oh,
Like Discord doesn't allow the link to live. Let my link live. JD Brown, first question. Watching meaningful basketball again is awesome. I'm so glad we're back, but why is it also utterly miserable?
that's the good kind of miserable though. You know, I'd rather it be like this where you're miserable because you have expectations and emotion and passion behind it.
Yeah.
Than the last 2 years, which was like, what's the word where you're just malaise?
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. A malaise? Is that the
Yeah.
word?
It's, you just don't care. You
Yeah,
didn't care.
exactly.
You have
It's
no
like you're
feelings.
nothing. It's
Yeah,
nothing.
No feelings. It
And
doesn't
like, I'd
matter.
rather be something than nothing.
when you're mad when they win, you know,
Yeah,
you're frustrated when they win.
it's tough.
It's a backwards world
It is.
that we are living in.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good to have
Running a backwards marathon.
it's good to have basketball feelings back again.
It's great.
It's good. And then Joe A, can we get a follow up to the Twitter question song called Discord Questions?
I gotta think about that one.
Yeah, it's hard. That one happened so organically.
It really did.
It was organic.
It really did.
All you really have to do is just sing Discord and I'll just insert it into
Yeah.
the song.
3, 2, 1.
Discord.
All right. That was not what I was expecting, but
you know what? It's
that
going
will,
in.
That will do.
It's going in, baby.
That's
Right.
will do.
Andrew, once he gets on producing, it's gonna
That's right.
sing.
No, I found the Tayshawn song after Luke sang it. I searched through finding a song that would match what Luke sang.
Mhm.
It took me so long, but I found that. That's for Tayshawn's.
Victory.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I found a song that fit to what he sang because he just sang it just out of nothing.
yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
And I found that song. It was the opposite way
Right.
for Twitter questions is I accidentally hit a button and Luke just made up a song.
Yeah, that's the most beautiful way.
It was beautiful.
That's like that was definitely, God creating through
it
you.
was divine inspiration.
It was. Last DQ, DFS wants to know which coaches, if any, would you trade Mark Degnault for?
I'm gonna say none right now because the potential, like the ceiling is through the roof,
It's hard to know just because we haven't had like games that really, really matter. Like it's not like here's a must-win game. How does Mark handle it? We haven't even seen Mark handle like a rotation of like, hey, we seriously have to win this game. Like development's out the window. What is he gonna do?
Well, and then the big thing with like Brooks and Donovan was like, okay, when you're in a playoff series, how do you adjust from game to game?
Yeah,
And we haven't
how
seen
do you
that, and that's such a bit. I feel like we developed 50% of our opinions on those coaches based on what they did in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, if I could trade him for Eric Spoelstra right now, I would do it.
Just because how he's going to
Just
handle
because he's
playoffs.
been one of the best coaches in NBA history.
That's true.
He's been great.
I wish I could dress him.
Yeah. I wish you could as well. All you'd really have to do is just say, hey, Mark, don't wear a XXX. How about just a large or XL shirt? Because he's wearing a shirt that is just so big. Looks like a tent.
How tall is he?
He's normal height.
7 foot.
He could wear
8 feet.
So he could wear a large.
He could probably get away with a large. Maybe an XL would be fine.
Yeah.
I saw Dave Bliss at the Harvey Bakery yesterday.
Did you talk to him?
No.
You'd probably be best friends with Dave.
I didn't have a
Bliss.
chance to because I was in a conversation. He walked in, got some stuff, and walked out. He's giant.
Yeah, he's
He is
a
giant.
giant person.
That dude
Yeah.
wears double X. LT.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
He
Yeah,
is big.
but Mark definitely needs some help.
You like got up
with his
close
shirt.
to him and you're like
hey,
comparing your body.
I said, will
to
you
him.
try my shirt on?
I'm a big Monty Williams guy as well. That's somebody that I would think about.
Yeah.
There's some. It
This
seems
year?
like some pretty good coaches out there right
Some
now.
good coaches.
Like Will Hardy at Utah. We don't know anything about him, but from
Yeah.
early returns,
Yeah, he's been fine.
he's the Mark Daignault of Utah.
Yeah.
Who are the coaches that have been around that were like, yeah, you can definitely trust him. Definitely
Steve
Spoelstra,
Kerr.
for sure.
Pop, obviously.
Steve Kerr.
Yeah. There's
Steve Kerr with the Warriors, I'm just always gonna have that like.
Is it
he?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it-
is he?
Yeah. Is this Steph Curry or is this Steve Kerr?
Yeah.
Coach Bud.
Coach Bud's pretty good. I wouldn't
Yeah.
like beg for him to be in Oklahoma City though. You know,
No.
I don't know.
Like, would you trade Daignault for Bud right now?
I mean, dude, it
I would
feels,
not.
It feels real dumb to say no, though.
I would say no.
I would say no.
Bud has been successful for over a decade,
Mhm.
has an NBA championship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. That feels like that's very, very Homer to not do it.
Be a homer. That's fine.
What about Rick Carlisle?
No.
He gets too angry.
I just don't. I think it's hard to vibe with that personality.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not that many guys. Like the guys that have been around forever, like Nate McMillan's been around forever, but
Nope.
like no thanks.
No.
Steve Clifford's been around
I
forever.
can't believe
Like,
Steve
no.
Clifford is still a coach.
Can't either.
What's the guy from Memphis, Chris Finch?
No,
That's
Taylor.
Minnesota.
Taylor Jenkins.
Taylor Jenkins, yeah. No, he's good. Like, is he for sure a better coach than Mark Daignault?
No.
Right.
We just don't know enough to make the trade.
You don't really know until you start winning and until you start having to play different teams in
He
playoffs.
could be a superstar. We don't know. He could
Yeah.
be the best coach in Thunder
That's
history.
exactly why I'm not going to trade him, because I haven't seen enough negative things or things to worry about with him where I'm like, yeah, let's pick up this other better coach.
Spoelstra would be the only one. I wouldn't
Yeah.
trade for Pop just because Pop could just be like, yeah, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
You know, but Spoelstra's still young. Doesn't have that many gray hairs.
Yeah.
I'm taking him.
He wishes he did though.
Yeah.
He's like, I wish my outside matched my inside.
But he's in Miami, so he's probably dyeing his hair.
Who?
He's probably dying slowly.
He's probably
Spoelstra?
dyeing. He's probably dyeing his hair. He's got to keep up appearances.
But yeah, that's
True.
that's a good question. But it's just impossible to know. It's time for some Twitter questions.
Twitter questions.
I said we're gonna hear from you.
questions and you ask them on Twitter. Now we answer them for you.
No, I don't
This is
He hasn't been that
Twitter questions. Now let's get down to it.
Our first Twitter question comes from @Tulsa Beer Money, who wants to know how important is it for Shea to start shooting more threes?
I mean, this year it doesn't really matter. But going forward, I think he's gonna have to. And he's gonna have to get better. Like spot up, he's not been great. Catch and shoot has not been very good this year. So he's got to take more, and he's got to be better. I think
He didn't even make our list.
to take the next step. Yeah, he's number 11 on the list. So 33% catch and shoot threes, which is not taking very many. But I do think in order for him to be like the full version of Shea, like he's got to just take the right threes.
Mhm.
Take like he doesn't need to take like 8, but if you took 5 a game
Yeah.
instead of 3 or 2, great.
Be great.
How important, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it?
Oh, 7.5. Pretty
So
important.
pretty important.
Pretty important.
Pretty important.
Just get the volume up, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to our next Twitter question. It comes from @Miguel Devella 25, who wants to know or wants us to give us our nastiest Bays trades.
I've got a few.
I like the Sarge one.
You like the Sharge one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Get a second round pick from Phoenix.
Give Sarge a chance to
Either
Be something or
let him
not.
play or punt him to the moon. Who cares? All right, here's one. Darius Bazley to the 76ers for Firkin Korkmaz.
Love it.
And they just amend the protections on the pick that they're going to send us. And like, that's the trade.
I love it.
I don't know. So who wants Baze? Like, no offense.
No, this is to save money for the Sixers.
Okay. That makes sense.
Firkin's got another year, and he makes a little bit more.
We could not handle having him on our team.
That'd be awesome.
So
That'd be great.
the thing that makes these trades nasty is like all of them are benefiting the team financially, not benefiting the team because they're getting.
Oh, they're all nasty.
yeah. Because they're getting like a player that's going to help them.
Yeah,
He asked for nasty trades.
he did.
These are disgusting.
Darius Bazley to the Raptors for Thaddeus Young and a second-round pick.
Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Young is eternal.
Yeah,
It's been around forever.
I agree. This would save the Raptors some significant coin, and Thad's got another year left on his deal.
Nasty.
It's a nasty trade. And the Thunder would probably waive Thad Young and just get him out of here. The third and nasty trade that I have is Darius Bazley to the Jazz for Rudy Gay and amending the protections on a first-round pick
Disgusting.
in order to just save a little bit of money.
Nasty.
Maybe instead of, I think it's top 12 protected? Maybe just like make it top 10 protected.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. And like that be the deal.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is top 10 protected. Make it top 8 protected. I can't remember. I'm not
just
looking
jump
at it.
to wherever.
Yeah, wherever it is. Like just give us 2 slots. And they they finally get Rudy Gay on the Thunder. Wow.
They did it.
After all these years.
Sam has a list of like players he's trying to get for years and years and years.
Remember whenever he was supposed to be on the Thunder? We got 2 Pat instead.
Yeah, they even like had a locker with his name on it.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember.
That'd have been actually way better than 2-Pat.
I mean, anybody would have been. 2-Pat was
Hey, it was
terrible.
exciting when we got 2-Pat.
It was. We were very excited. I'm embarrassed at how excited
These
I was.
Raptors fans were like, "Hey, just a heads up, like it's super inconsistent."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not as good as you think he is. We're like, no, he
Like,
is.
shut up. Yeah, maybe for you guys.
Yeah.
but-
You haven't seen him in this organization.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
We saw him.
They make the food that he wants to eat here.
That's,
Any dietary restrictions, we respect it.
Yep, that's all we said. Hey, next Twitter question comes from @Alex_BowlerJack, who wants to know, when is the best time of day to eat dinner? I like this question.
is 6 o'clock the wrong answer?
Wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Wrong.
Also, I think Luke, I think
Here's
it
going to be
depends.
very different because we are done eating by 6 p.m. most every single night.
okay, Grandpa.
I mean, I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
our dinner time is between 5:30 and 6 almost every night.
Yeah, that's us too.
You know what though? I'm hungry at that. And Luke, it depends. Are you going
Just
out to
different
dinner
stages of
or are you
life.
eating at home?
I'm going out today.
Yeah,
It's
going
like
out to
8:30
dinner.
p.m.
Yes, that's way better. If you're going out to dinner and you got nothing to do, late dinner is the
what I'm
way to
saying.
go.
Here's the ideal time: 7:30.
I remember when that was my ideal time. Yeah, but it's not that anymore.
Your deal time.
My
My ideal time.
It did sound like
I-
deal
time,
It's deal time.
Deal time. No, yeah, I mean 7:30 is like when I'm trying to get my kids ready for bed.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we're not quite there anymore, obviously, but it is. I don't know. So my wife comes home.
That was a good one.
A little excessive.
Little forced.
Anyway, she's the one that. She most often makes our dinners, and so it's.
No.
Oh, you think it's her job?
No.
Wow.
Wow.
That's why I stopped talking. No, it's we do a lot of crock pot meals and stuff, and so she's just the one that gets them ready, and then I get home and then we eat.
Dang. If it's not ready when you get home.
Oh, it's bad. Bad. I slave away all day.
There's nothing in this crock pot. No,
You
man.
like throw the crock pot. It's empty.
That's not me, man.
That's good.
It's not funny.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
So 5:30.
No, I mean I'm a
If you're going out to dinner, if you're going out to dinner,
6:37.
there you go.
Yeah.
6:37. Exact time.
Exactly. Yeah, I have a reservation tomorrow night at Frida for
7:30? You
6:37.
just said 7:30.
It was perfect.
Why?
You're hungry,
Yes.
and then when you're done, it's nighttime. You're
I
ready
try
to
to
make
not
moves.
eat
You're ready to
that
make
close
moves.
to
That's true.
bedtime.
no, he's saying like
what time
nighttime.
are you going to bed? That's a good question.
He's saying like the last
Why
chapter
am
of
I
his
getting
day
ridiculed
nighttime.
for having
I
a
don't know.
normal schedule?
I don't know.
I go to bed at 10 o'clock almost every night. I'm at least
Rude
in,
to your wife.
I'm at least in bed by 10 o'clock by myself on the couch.
I'm a midnight, starting to go to bed, man.
What time? What?
Even
I'm
last
starting to
night?
bed. Yeah. Got into bed early last night, 11:30.
Wow.
And then you just watch something on television?
Then I'm on the
This is amazing to
then
me.
I'm on TikTok.
You know what happens at
Looking at
11:30?
TikTok.
I wake up from the couch and I say I gotta go to bed now.
I've gotten a little bit.
Yeah.
Where am I?
But been asleep for 2 hours.
When
I
do you
fell
shower?
asleep having a
you
conversation.
go to
I
bed,
shower in the
Andrew?
morning. I shower every
Uh,
morning. I'm a morning shower guy.
Same.
Starts the day off.
Night shower.
I'm often a bothman.
Both.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you get
Wow.
sweaty at night.
No, I just like to start my day. It's refreshing. It
Yeah.
wakes me up.
And
when
you
I
like
take
to
a
end
shower.
your day.
And you like to end your day.
It depends how disgusting I am during
Yeah,
the day.
it's true.
Like if I sweat at all, like summer, 2 shower every day.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it depends. My schedule is just weird. Sometimes it's like 2:00.
That's true. Sometimes you have to
Daily
be up
dinging?
really late.
Yeah.
What's your idea if you didn't have to do that though?
Like 11, probably.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's pretty good.
mm.
My goal is to go to bed at 10, wake up at 5:30, get to the gym, 6, pump
Yeah,
some
I'm not,
iron,
yeah, I'm not waking up that
lift
early.
some weights.
Pump smart. Hey, I respect it.
Hey, man.
That's a pretty
great.
good.
I
That's a pretty
respect
good sketch.
And some people just get different. Some people don't need as much sleep.
I'm a
Like
night,
the
I'm, a night
L-Man.
I'm a night owl.
Apparently, Luke sleeps 4 to 5 hours a night.
Vince McMahon only needs 3 hours of sleep.
No, he
Well,
does.
he's got a lot of problems. I'm not trying to model my life around him.
Yeah, I think he's
true.
insane.
Hey guys, let's move on to our next Twitter question. It comes from @KiwiGreg5555. Who wants to know if you knew he would buy into a role off
No.
the bench? Would you be prepared
No.
to use some of next year's cap space to bring in Mitchich? I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Just
Yeah.
trade his rights, please.
But then we couldn't talk about him forever.
I forget about him until someone brings him up. I don't even care about him.
Tyler Gibbs in the chat said that the reason that JRE, Poku, and Bazley got votes is because the team posts a Vote OKC link and it autofills the West with SGA, Giddey, Bazley, Jeremiah, and Poku.
What?
Oh,
So the team
Thanks, Tyler.
fixed that. Thanks for that.
wow.
Why?
I don't know. Isn't that weird? Isn't that a weird starting five as well?
Yeah.
Someone
Maybe this auto-populated.
so social media
Basically-
media person that runs it has their favorites.
Yeah, for real.
Picking favorites
For
and
real.
snubbing.
So, yeah,
oh, so
that's
much
where the real
snubs.
that's where the real snubs are. Wow.
Yeah, the
that's-
call is coming from
How
inside
do you
the
not
house.
put Dort on that?
Yeah, how do you not put Dort or J-Dub?
That's really weird.
It is a weird list. You put three guys that like have started at center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. That's weird to me. What was the question?
Mitchich.
Oh, Michich.
Mitchich.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he's going to be the Charlie Brown football thing over and over again forever. So, like, we get real excited.
I'm not. I mean, should I be?
I don't even know what to.
Like
what
I said,
to-
trade his rights.
He's a really good player. He's a really good player.
I don't know that.
He would fit in really well with this team.
Can he shoot
Yeah.
from the 3-point line?
Yeah.
Okay, but can he score?
Yes.
What about passing?
Great passer.
Ooh. How tall is he?
I think he's like 6'6".
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Bring him over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm excited.
The answer, Greg, is yes. Bring him over.
They
Let's
have
go.
tons of cap space this summer. Tons of
Yeah.
cap space.
But
Where does he live right now? What?
he's Spanish, right? Is he Spanish?
Spain.
No.
Croatian?
I don't remember, y'all.
guys.
Okay.
All right.
A Slav,
Well.
Yugoslavian.
I can do this for you, man. You got it.
All right. Hey, let's move on to our next Twitter question.
Serbian.
Serbian. Let's move on to our next Twitter
As
question.
Jim Traber calls him, a Serb.
Our next Twitter question comes from at.
Is that okay?
I don't know. Traber always called the Serb. He always says like, "Who's that? Who's that Serb in blah blah blah?" Because I think he's Serbian, so I think, but I'm not, so I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't
Well, let's
know.
move on to our next Twitter question.
I don't know.
Comes from at
I can't
puke
imagine that would be inappropriate.
at puke kojam, who says, Chet says he just needs to raise the team by 5 points. On the surface, this sounds easy. How difficult will this be in reality?
I mean, for a rookie, it's tough.
What about a second?
Not a
year
second
rookie?
year rookie. Exactly.
No, not really.
Possible. And
So-
also, it's not just him raising the team 5 points. Like, the team is going to get better by itself, too, between this year and next year.
Well, their
So-
defensive rating's probably going to be better too.
You would think. It's not impossible, but it's not going to be just him. It's going to be a lot of factors that are going to lead to this team being
I
better.
also think it needs to be a net gain. So what I would say is he needs to decrease the other team, the opponents, by 2 points
Mhm.
and raise Oklahoma City's by 3.
Also, you have to account for growing pains.
It's true.
I just do. I have
You know?
such it's such a glaring weakness. And I mentioned this talking about the Hawks game. Their lack of rim protection is such a glaring weakness.
Yeah.
And intentionally, like as far as they do get blocks, as we mentioned, they're 9th, whatever in the NBA, but like a traditional rim protector, they just don't have that guy.
Yeah, they don't.
And Chet is, I mean, from all indications, one of the best prospects at that exact thing that have come out in a while.
And it's not just blocks with a good rim protector; it's making the other team adjust their offense.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
It's like teams just go in the lane with us all the time because they don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
There's no one there they have to think about.
They defend it pretty well.
They do, but everyone's still attacking the lane all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it'll change things dramatically. I just would temper expectations so we actually see him playing ball.
You can't
shut up.
Out of all the people,
Shut up,
you
Andrew.
can't say that. You literally
Are wearing a Chet shirt.
one.
true.
Number 2, you tell us he could be not only the second best player, but maybe the best player on this team.
He could be.
And third,
How about
something else.
Yeah,
Does
exactly.
it always have to be threes?
Threes is best.
Threes is best.
I'm sorry, guys.
I agree.
Yeah.
Temper your freaking tempering.
You're the one that tells us
You have
about
to
it.
temper my tempering?
Yeah, temper it.
Yeah. I mean, he'll help, definitely.
He only needs to score 5 points a game.
That's right.
I think he can do it based on what he says he's expecting of himself.
It could get pretty crazy, though, next year.
Thank you.
There it is. Welcome back.
But crazy, good or bad?
Ooh, true. He did not.
You didn't specify.
Just crazy.
Tune in next week.
Yeah. Check us out on Monday.
Hey guys, let's do our next Twitter question. It's from at C9 Shack, who wants to know what is the ideal breakfast.
This is really challenging.
It is challenging because it depends on how am I feeling.
But I'm also like the ideal one. I actually got it.
I do too.
A breakfast, a pancake, what they call a pancake sandwich. I'm a sweet savory man,
Yeah.
just in general.
You're a sweet. That's what they say.
That's what people say about me.
He's
they
a
say.
sweet, savory man.
I'm a sweet savory man.
No, but the point of that is like I want a little bit of both with my breakfast.
Okay.
So like
What's on?
if you go to Jimmy's Egg, you've got a
what's
pancake.
inside.
It's not on. This is why it is deceiving.
Mhm.
It's actually sometimes you could just call it like a pancake combo. So it's one pancake,
Mhm.
sausage, and eggs.
Okay.
That's it. Pretty
Okay.
boring.
No, there's nothing sandwich about that.
But if you wrapped it up, it could be.
Okay, good.
Are you doing that?
Do you do
No,
that?
I don't do that. I eat them all separate.
Okay.
Then it's not a
It's nothing.
sandwich.
Nothing.
So it's a
nothing about it
deconstructed
is,
pancake
yeah, it's an
sandwich.
open face sandwich. Open face.
Okay, I think mine is going to be egg. Your choice. You get to pick whatever one. I'll go scrambled.
Mhm.
Egg,
Mm-hmm.
bacon,
Mm-hmm.
hash brown,
Yeah, I like that too.
coffee, water, Bloody Mary.
What do you call it? The
The
trifecta,
Three
the
Amigos.
Are you doing toast or anything like that with it too?
No carbs.
No,
Other than hash
no,
brown.
I just except the huge pile of carbs that you have.
Huge
No
pile of
toast.
starch.
I'm not doing toast. If it's no biscuit.
No biscuit.
I'll have a bite of pancakes if they're there, but I don't need them.
Wow.
I just need that.
Wow.
See, I'm not a hash brown guy.
You're not a hash brown
Really?
guy. Why
You have
not?
to load them for me, right? I want a little cheese, a little hot sauce.
Well, you can. Yeah.
You can do that.
I understand that, but
your
it's
idea,
like
it's your
there's too
breakfast.
much work.
The people there are doing it for you. You're
You
just
can ask for
saying
the
it.
cheese. You can bring in the hot sauce.
All right, sorry. Are we making this myself?
Well, it's too much work for you guys. That's a lot of work. The
I'm
cheese.
just saying.
The cheese. God, come on.
Yeah, don't get crazy back there. I also want them a little extra crispy too. You know, like
Yeah.
I always ask for it.
Put 'em on
Extra
for a little
crispy.
longer.
Every time.
Sometimes
Every time.
when you get them not flaccid, it's no good.
If they're too soggy,
Yeah.
no way, man.
Not good.
No way. No way.
Not
Yeah.
good.
we got it. We
It's
knew what the
not
word was.
It is
not
not good. Yeah,
no,
it's really not.
Because they're mushy. They don't
I'm
got
also I would choose sausage patties or links over bacon too.
Oh
I know it's an unpopular opinion.
It
I
is
think.
definitely.
Ugh.
I'm not saying no to bacon, but I'm
Sausage is
preferring the
good.
sausage first.
Bacon is. Okay.
Bacon
That's-
is good.
It's up. I'm not poo-pooing your breakfast.
Yeah.
Andrew, what about you? What's your ideal breakfast? A bowl of cereal.
Just a big old
bowl of cereal.
bowl of cereal. No, I'm super into breakfast burritos. Super into them.
Like making them on your own or
yeah.
getting them somewhere else.
Both.
Both.
Anytime.
What do you
Yeah.
like? Give me your go-to.
I can make a mean.
You're the one
breakfast
that
burrito.
turned me on to Chick-fil-A's breakfast burritos.
It's so good.
So good.
It's so good. That's
Really?
what I want right
It's
now.
maybe the best thing they have on their menu,
I-
in my opinion.
might agree with that.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I normally go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast after the pod. I might have.
It's a perfect combination of the
Defend.
ingredients.
It's
You've
very
got
good.
you got their hash browns in it, you've got their chicken nuggets, and
Yeah.
you've got
eggs.
eggs and a little bit of
The
cheese.
problem is
So
is
good.
that when
And
I'm
their
doing
salsa
it-
is so good.
So good.
Really very
the
good.
problem is when I'm driving from here to Stillwater after the pod, I can't sauce it up. I can't salsa because I'm driving.
Yeah.
So I'm going dry.
I mean, Andrew's not probably the judge of that since he has eaten a bowl of cereal. while driving.
I will
true.
and I used to remember when I used to dip my nuggets when I was driving?
I know it's insane behavior.
Yeah.
So dangerous.
Yeah.
They create these now for your car. You
Yeah.
can like insert them.
I would
in
have been
different
very
things, and
into
you can
that.
just Put,
Yeah.
Very
put
into
sauces
that.
in.
I don't trust a salt when I'm driving and people are in my car and we're getting it and eating it like all in the car. I say no sauces for anyone. I get overruled all the time.
You're like, oh, okay, cool. And then
yeah, I'm
Sure.
getting some sauces.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm just so nervous.
Yeah.
You ever like in high school going back and you clean your car and you find back like, oh my god, someone spilled sauce everywhere.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
like a
not-
murder scene.
it's not
I don't
ideal.
feel like sauces were that popular when I was in high school.
What did you say?
McDonald's sweet
Yeah,
and
sweet
sour.
and sour sauce.
I went
barbecue
back
sauce.
and
that's
there was
about it.
open sweet and sour sauce just all in my cup holder.
God,
Ketchup.
when did Chick-fil-A
Ketchup.
come into Oklahoma? 'Cause it definitely wasn't there.
Like
We would
2008 or 9.
we
Yeah.
we
something
had
like
it
that.
randomly at lunch.
At lunch. That's
They
Yeah,
had
we
true.
did too.
Chick-fil-A
How did that
sandwiches.
happen?
I don't know.
That's the only place.
Where did it come from?
I don't know.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with Chick-fil-A? I'm dating a high schooler. Seinfeld.
I was like, are you
No,
No.
specifically,
Is
no,
this
specific,
confession time?
no, specifically Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta go to work. Are you miffed or are you piffed?
Miffed, miffed and peeved.
Hell man, you miffed and peeved?
I'm not miffed. I'm not peeved.
Not either one of them.
I'm flying high.
Flying high.
I'm doing good.
Wow.
What about you, man? Any appliances break this week?
I had to get something on my car fixed.
Ah,
So yeah, I was miffed about that. It was just the so it's my car said I had no oil. It had no oil pressure.
yeah,
But it was just the
gauge or whatever it is.
Yeah.
With
It's like, yeah.
gauges,
It's the worst.
the
I already
gauges.
told you
Yeah, you
are
got
terrible.
I ran out of fuel one time
I know.
because my car said I still had a quarter gallon of gas. And I was like, I just
Fine.
cruising around and just shut down. So I had it towed to a
Yeah.
mechanic.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And I was like, dude, I don't know what's
Say,
going on. It's like,
you
yeah,
need-
you just ran out of
Some
gas.
gas, moron.
But at that point, he had already like disassembled my whole fuel tank and everything. And he's like, it's already $270 to
Oh,
put this back together.
Plus the tow fee.
you like want me to just replace the gauge? And I was like, well, apparently yes. Like for another $100, just go ahead and do that. So you've
Yeah.
already ruined my day. Just go ahead
Yeah.
and take some more money.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You just ran out of gas, dum dum. Like, oh, okay.
This is
I'm waiting. I had some water intrusion. I'm a little miffed about this, but I'm not letting
Yeah.
it ruin my day.
that's good.
Had a little bit of water intrusion at my place where I live, and they're gonna come in and rip out and replace the ceiling where that happened. 'cause
Oh,
there's
yeah.
they're worried about mold,
Oh no.
and so they're gonna rip it out, and then they also have to like redo some of my carpet stuff.
Now is this on your building?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Uh-huh. And the fire system went off on the place above me and wrecked that place, but then it came down to mine as well.
yeah.
And so I'm waiting, and they're like, "Oh, they should start this week." Well, they didn't start this week.
So is it the people's insurance above you that's paying for this?
It's the
Building.
building itself's insurance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's not costing me anything, which is
So
nice.
the fire suppressant
That's great.
system is
That's
their
why you can't be too miffed
responsibility.
about
Yeah.
it.
But I'm not too miffed about it. But it's just like my
It's super
My-
inconvenient
my
though.
bedroom is a wreck, like because everything's moved away for them to be prepared to do that.
Yeah.
So I have like a ton of lamps waiting, like in my bathroom that are just not out
Just
anymore.
everything's out of order.
It's just
Yeah. It's just annoying.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'd be miffed and peeved.
Not letting it ruin my day.
A little murphed.
Okay.
A little perfed.
I'm going to work.
All right. Thanks so much for listening to the show. Enjoy the game against the Cavs tonight, and we will talk to you guys again on Monday.